I'm Swedish, but I was not born in Sweden. I was born and raised in Mogadishu, Somalia. During the height of the Civil War, I and those like me who were born during the Civil War are often referred as the lost generation, because we know nothing but war, destruction, and anarchy. As the war progressed, I, like many of my peers at that time, decided to leave the country to go abroad. We wanted an honest chance to survive, and a chance to secure a future, and away from the war and destruction. So I understand suffering, hunger, and disease in my personal experience. When drought hit Somalia earlier this year, I decided to do something. Me and my friends got together and come up with the first ever Somali-owned initiatives. It was grassroots initiative. One was Caawiwalaal, which literally means help your siblings. The other one is Abaarha.org, which is a crowdsourcing platform which literally translates drought in Somali. Caawiwalaal is a humanitarian awareness-raising campaign intended to inform about the effects of the drought on Somali society. It aims to stimulate collective response from both Somali and international communities. The campaign has two objectives. First, to bring forth information about the deteriorating situation of the drought-affected families in Somalia. Second, is to organize and to coordinate help for faster response to save lives and alleviate suffering. From the time Caawiwalaal was set up to this date, we have managed to raise more than $200,000. And we reach more than 500 and we reach more than 5,000 households in Somalia with water tracking, essential drugs, and food distribution. It was voluntary-based. People put in their money. Caawiwalaal has now become a household among Somalis and non-Somalis working in the field of humanitarian aid. Abaarha is the first ever crisis mapping platform built for Somalia that provides relief responders with information that allows them to connect with drought victims so they can render aid faster and more effectively. As crowdsourcing platform, Abaarha facilitated for people to report from their village and report events as they happen. This means that we could help organizations for quick responses, hence saving lives and prevent people from becoming international displaced people. Both Caawiwalaal and Abaarha haven't been possible if it wasn't the availability of modern technology that we have today. Even the most remote village in Somalia, you will find mobile phone, not electricity, but mobile phone. People buy and sell their livestock, buy supplies and water using mobile money. That's amazing. We therefore need to rethink how we use technology in poor countries, especially in the field of humanitarian and development. It's a shame and disgrace to see children and mothers suffering for lack of food and water in a corner, and people living in plenty in the other corner of the world. Often those two groups don't know each other. This is unacceptable in this age of technology, acceleration, digitalization, and interconnectedness. If my friends and I, a group of young people, could help thousands of people and raise thousands of dollars to help people 1,000 miles away in a short time using simple technology, imagine what we could do if all young people got together to combat poverty. Today we have a noble and ambitious global sustainable development goals to reach before 2030. But remember, the youth in Somalia, they make up 75% of the population. Similar scenario can be seen in other developing countries. Therefore, it's important to involve youth in decision-making process if this agenda has to succeed. The youth are often victims of every crisis and natural disasters. But when it gives the chance, they are thinkers, problem solvers, and the voice for combating poverty. That's why my friends and I, in Caawiwalaal and Abaarha, the so-called lost generation has become the generation of hope for Somalia, despite our past experience. With our laptops and internet connection, we are connecting people, coordinating aid, and mobilizing communities, hence bringing much-needed skills, talent, professional, and entrepreneurship to Somalia and to the Somali people. I urge you to do the same. I believe in people. I believe the humanity potential. I believe the possibilities of the future, and we all have the power. Thank you.